Hey everybody, welcome back to Bloodborne. So, oh my god, I have attempted to record this video about 4 times now. The first time, this episode crashed partway through attempting to defeat the boss. And then after it crashed attempting to defeat the boss, I tried to record it a couple more times. And I don't know what's going on, but this boss is giving me nightmares. Like, I probably played for an hour and a half last night and just kept dying in the stupidest places imaginable. So, I've got this elevator now. This wasn't here when last you saw because we had to lost all the progress that I showed you on how to get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back the long way just so that you can see where to go and get an idea what the enemies were in that area. And then hopefully I will not humiliate myself against the boss. We shall see. So, these guys, for the most part, at least on this area, are not going to be aggressive, so you don't really need to worry about them too much. Kill them if you want to. Run back over here, and there's going to be an item right there. And, like, they're not bugging me, so... I've killed them so many times at this point that I don't even want to anymore. I feel like it's unfair. Duck over here, and there will be, along this pathway, there's going to be an item back there that you can grab. And then head down these stairs. Now, actually... Oh, really? Really? So that's a sign right there of how this episode, or attempting to record this episode, has gone. The reason that we're killing them now and we weren't before is that these guys have a habit. There's a fight down at the base of these stairs that can be a little on the stiff side. And one of the things that can make it a little bit on the stiff side is those guys tend to follow you once you attack this dude. Really? Alright, you're down, and just making sure there's nothing else down here. That is fast poison ticking away up there, and you want to be careful because fast poison can be, well, fast if it catches up to you. It's going to be another automaton around the corner here, and he is one of the more aggressive ones, but he's not one of the really bad ones who we'll show you in a second, because the ones that are around this corner all have crossbows. And those crossbows are rough. If you can, peg that one through the door, and then come over here. Wait for them both to shoot, and then run away. And ideally, somebody... Okay, that one's chasing me, that'll do. Because ideally, somebody follows you. I don't know if you noticed that I managed to get hit on that last swing there, and it took away about a quarter of my health. So, these guys can be real rough. Head on over here, and again, if it's your first time up, that body there will have an item on it. And one thing I'm going to do, I'm not sure this is really necessary. We're going to come back to our Frenzy outfit in a bit, but for right now, I'm going to switch, blindfold cap, I'm going to switch to an anti-arcane set. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just looking for what has the most defense against arcane, because the boss is not going to... Tomb Prospector, it's down 20, but it's a lot higher than everything else. This boss does almost exclusively arcane damage. And he's got one particular attack that is just a nuke, and it has killed me repeatedly, and I am tired of it. The student set is really good against arcane, but the problem is that it doesn't do any good against anything else. So this is mostly Tomb actually looks pretty good. It's mostly Tomb Prospector with the blindfold cap. So, and I don't know if this will really help me all that much, or if, you know, if it helps me survive one more of those nukes, then great. Now these are some of my favorite ridiculous enemies in this game. Now, these are bird dogs and dog birds. Take your pick. That's a bird with a dog's head. I don't care if that's a bird dog or a dog bird, because what we're going to have over here... Ah! Notice that there's also a dog with a bird's head. Why? No idea. And then this one right here, I'll show you where he came from in a second. He actually, the last several runs, he's been coming down, and I'm surprised by that, because I've not seen it all that often previously. Run up here, and that last one came out of that little cage right there, and there is also an item in there, so you can run over there and jump into that. And then there's these two up here as well. And then down here, there's going to be two more dogs with bird heads, along with a few chunks, so you can run down there and grab that if you want to. Come over here, pull this, the elevator will be right here. This will act, or maybe it'll be, I don't remember if it comes down from all the way up or what, but this will activate the elevator, which will let you get back to the lantern. And then, once you've gone back and checked everything out, come through here, and it's time to approach the boss. Now, just let me kill these guys. I'm actually going to stand here and talk for a second. I feel like they reanimate, and I spent those episodes talking about it and never waiting to actually see if it happens. So the deal with this guy is he is going to not be there when we first walk in. You have to find him and chase him. I'll show you where to find him. He'll go into a room. You'll beat the crap out of him because his first phase is trivially easy. May not even get hit, although he's got one thing that if he catches you with it can be a problem. And then after that, we're going to chase him some more and chase him into a different room, and that's where things have been getting nasty. Nothing rezzed. I could have sworn these things came back. So you do not have to fight the skeletons. You really truly don't. If you want to, it's not going to hurt. Head up here to find Micolash. You're also going to get a really cool cutscene the first time, but unfortunately, I've already gotten that cutscene multiple times. Anyway, dude's over here. Don't worry too hard about catching him. Like the first time around, he'll actually stop if you're not catching him. You can occasionally smack him as you're running around, but and I'm sure somebody at some point has killed him without actually chasing him into the room. But for the most part, it's not worth the effort it takes. So just chase him. Sometimes he runs straight into the room, and sometimes, like he's doing right now, he runs around a little bit more. And sometimes he runs around for quite a while. He is being more annoying than usual right now. Come on, dude. There we go. Nope, keep going. So this is the first room. And the main thing you want to do right now, take out the skeletons, just because you don't want them bothering you. And then once you've got down to just him, what you want to do is strafe. That attack is always going to be straight forward, and he has to pause for a second to use it. so you always have time to get around him. The time when he's most dangerous is if you hit the button a little bit too many times and you're stuck in an animation. And if you make that mistake, then he can actually double tap that thing and chain catch you, and it's a problem. Anyway, get him down to half health and he dies.
Majestic! A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. But alas, not too fast.
Go up.
Nightmare swirls and churns are ending.
Where the heck? Suddenly got confused. Where am I? All right, okay. So over here, if you go down and to the left right here, there's a rune that is worth grabbing, but there's also a fairly stiff fight down there. On the way up here, just run past these guys unless they happen to attack you once. And then there he is. So hopefully this won't take too long. What he will do most of the time... Oh, good, he didn't. What he will do a lot of the time is run into a mirror. And then that's actually what you want, is for him to run in there and for that room to lock behind him. Then you want to not get killed by the skeletons. Crap. Yeah, so that's what this fight is like, right? Everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden you try to roll through somebody, and it doesn't work, and you're dead in like 4.5 seconds. So we'll try it again. Hate this boss fight. Hate it. Most of the time, and I didn't do it right there, you want to roll out of those elevators because it is possible, and I think it's actually kind of a little bit of a bug as opposed to something that's supposed to happen, but it is possible to try and walk off of those and just fall to your death. It's only happened a couple of times to me, but it has happened, so just be aware of it. Alright, so once again, here's our buddy. And I'm going to get lucky this time. He's going to go straight into this room. So no chasing him around this time. Nope! Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, he got me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! This is what I mean. Oh, God. I hate him. Alright, elevator's back. I just lost out on all those blood echoes. Not that I particularly care, but it's just one more little stab in the back. Notice the crying baby, by the way. Oh, Micolash, I hate you so much. Alright, now hopefully he's gonna... Yeah, I didn't that time. Alright, so we gotta chase him for a while. And I don't know if there's a way to kind of encourage him to run in a certain direction. I think it's pretty much just you get lucky or you don't. Oh, we're doing that now, huh? There we go. Go straight. Thank you. And one thing to point out, like even though I did let him get me last time, you can afford to take your time with him, okay? Because he's not... That's really, in this first phase, that's really his only attack. Like, he's got 3 different attacks in phase 2, but that's it. Yeah, sometimes he can catch you if you do what I just did right there and you overcommit to attacking. Alright. So last time I got a little confused on this. Come out, cut to the right, head up the stairs. And then, whoops, cut through here.
Alas, not too fast. Nightmares, swirls and churns, unending.
God. Almost got me twice. Alright, and off he goes. And again, I'm getting lucky because he's going to go and run straight down here. And then this should lead to him immediately dropping that door. Yep. So once that happens, we're going to go up. And just go up. Any chance you have to go up, go up. And that will eventually lead you directly back to where we need to go. Which is going to be... in here. Don't drop into that one. Head over this way.
Some say cosmic. Do you hear our prayers as you once did for the reflexes? Grant us eyes. Grant eyes on our brains to cleanse our beastly idiocy.
I'm just letting him talk.
Cosmos, of course. Let us sit about and speak feverishly, chatting into the weird hours of new ideas in a higher plane.
So drop down in here and then get him. Now, what you want to do is you want to try and stay as close to him as you can. If he raises his hands over his head, you're in trouble. Because that's the nuke, and that's not what you want. He will start punching after a while. The punches aren't going to hurt you. And now the fucker's dead. God! So, that's how that fight is supposed to go. So, just to finish describing that, and actually to let you take a look at the Mensis cage too, which is kind of hilarious. That's that. So, you want to stay close to him, because if you get too far away from him, he will start using his nuke. So he'll raise his, and I don't remember what the name of the spell is. It is actually something that you have access to if you have a high amount of arcane. And actually, I need to put my frenzy set back on. So let's start looking for that. So he will start putting that, he'll start using that, and that will one-shot you pretty often. And if it doesn't one-shot you, it will melt your health enough that you will need to stop to heal. And while you're stopping to heal, he will run away and do it again. So he sucks, and that fight can suck. And there are times when he will just spam that ability over and over and over again. You can actually, I think, knock him out of it if you're able to inflict enough damage fast enough, but I only managed to pull that off like once. And if you're close enough to be able to hit him hard enough to knock him out of that move, you're probably close enough that he wasn't going to do it in the first place. So, yeah, he sucks. Anyway, let's see, where am I going? Sorry, give me a sec. In here, look around. What we're doing is we're looking for that big bridge that just dropped, or came up, actually it didn't drop. And all of the skeletons are dead, so you're actually in a fairly safe place to run around. I think we need to go up more. If you didn't pick up those items that were at the bottom of that big curved stairway, now might be a good time to go do that. Those enemies should be there, but at least you don't have to deal with all the skeletons on the way. Okay, and here's the bridge. So right there is the room where we drop down to have that second fight, and now we're going to run across here. So before we move on, we have a couple of story things to get to. So we're going to head back to the Hunter's Dream. God, I hate that fight so much. And
Welcome home,
level
visitor.
up.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me
Let's go ahead and take strength. Yeah, take strength to 30.
Farewell, good hunter.
Check and see if anything else fun has been made available to purchase. I don't really think so. May as well. And what I should have on, I'm double checking, and I'm also going to check how worn down my weapon's gotten. The rune that you get is this moon rune, I believe. So if you've been using that, that's a higher powered version of this one, which we've used a few times. And I should have, let's see, stamina, frenzy resistance, and all resistance, which is what I want. Look and see if there's anything here. I did take off that one blunt. Oh yeah, let's do that. That one that was helping with blunt so much because I found a gem that was very close. Only knocked down my blunt a little bit and really helped on physical attack and thrust. So alright, we are now at that. That ain't bad. Let's check out here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the chapel ward, or the cathedral ward, I'm sorry. Alright, so my boy over here.
There ain't no more survivors. There can't be. Yharnam's done for. There ain't no Yharnam.
We'll talk about her in a second. 3 more sedatives. And then over here. She's thoroughly nuts at this point. And really, like, take them out if you want to. She might still give me some more stuff, but she might not, so. 1 more sedative. I'm going to leave this guy over here. So she's gone, but notice the blood stains on the floor, and the blood stains are leading us over this way. So we're going to head over here, and we're going to go down. Oh, no. So, what's going on?
It can't be. This is a nightmare.
So, she's had her baby. That's it. And she has well and completely lost her mind. So she has nothing else to say. And maybe she does. No, she does not. Kill them both. It's better off for everyone. You get her shoes. And from this, you get the last third of an umbilical cord. Actually, it's not the last, because there's 4 of them. But you get another third of an umbilical cord. Which is a necessary item for the full final ending of the game. And I picked up a little bit more insight just by going down and doing that horrible thing. So go ahead and hit this, back to the Hunter's Dream. And I'm actually going to spend some of that insight. You can find online what happens at higher levels of insight, but I don't really trust it for some reason. So, let's see, what am I going to do? I'm going to get some more fire paper. I'm going to get some more bolt paper. Spend myself down to 20, which I feel a little bit better about. I think once you get up into the 30s and 40s, weird stuff starts happening. So, after that, you are at Murgo's Loft in the middle now. And we are at 28 minutes, so we really ought to stop. I just want to see. Okay, so there's some more puppies up there. Actually, we're going to take a quick. This is a decent farming area. And I'll show you a couple of things and then end it, and we'll start off next episode from that same spot. So kill the bird dogs, or maybe the dog birds. You only really have to deal with them once, and you just run past them every other time. Grab this item. A couple of chunks. And head up here. Oh no, it's the crying baby again. And look at this. The shadows of Yharnam. Ow. One down. Two down. You get 2,500 for each of them. They also tend to drop blood vials, which can be helpful. Head back over here. Okay, this one we can't use yet. But we can go in here. Head down. Notice the door didn't shut. Later on we will jump off into that spot right there. I'm not going to do it right now, though. So now this is activated. This is definitely one where you want to jump off. And actually, will I go up or will I go down? Yeah. Why not? Go ahead and show you this real quick. Oh, no, I won't. No, I won't. Never mind. We'll come back and do this later. I don't know if you saw what I saw back there, but this is the area with those guys way off in the distance there. The brain beasts are all over the place around here, and we don't want to fight them just yet. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and call this an episode then, and we will start the next one from that first lantern in this area again. If you're having fun, leave a like and a subscribe. Tell your friends. I'm going to be back soon with more from Bloodborne. Appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.